Hi you guys, so in this video I'm going to be doing a banana crease look or a cut crease look. So basically what it is you take a super dark color, usually people use black, but you can take something close to black, and you cut your crease in a very bold and dramatic way. It's kind of a bolder version of the pinup look, because in the pinup look the crease is very dark and defined and the lid is very light, and that's kind of what this look is, but it's very super exaggerated. And so a lot of times when people do this look, they like very sharp lines of demarcation between your lid and your crease color, and I do like that look. I think it's a bit editorial, maybe for like fashion shows and photo shoots and things like that, but for an everyday going out and about look, a lot of people, myself included, like to soften those edges just a little bit, which is what I'm going to do in this tutorial. And towards the end of this tutorial, I'm doing that same technique but with two bright colors. So usually it's dark, I'm going to do it with two bright colors just to show you guys how it looks. So it's just a little twist on it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this tutorial, and if you would like to see how to do this look, stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start by priming our eyelids using Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Original. I'm just going to take a dab of that and smooth it into our eyelid and in our crease. The purpose of this is just to make sure our colors do not crease all evening. So now we're going to get our crease color, and it comes from the ULTA Shadow Play Artist Collection palette. The color is called Sin City. It's just a basic matte black, and we're going to use a pencil brush like the Sigma E30, and we're going to lay that color down into our crease and in our outer V area. So we're going to be careful not to go below our crease. We do not want to get any color on our lid whatsoever at this point. We're just simply laying the color down. So now we're going to take a blending brush like the MAC 217. There's no color on this brush yet, and we're just going to blend out what we laid down in an upwards and outwards motion. We're not going to blend anything down because we don't want anything on our lid whatsoever. So now we're going to take that same brush and we'll actually add that same color to Sin City, and we're going to blend into our crease and upwards above our crease area too. So now we're just going to take a blending color that's maybe half a shade to a shade and a half darker than your natural skin tone with that same blending brush, and blend out the edges of that crease color. So next I'm going to take a flesh tone color, and I'm going to take a tapered blending brush like the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and we're going to blend that color into our brow bone area. The reason I'm using a different brush is because this brush has synthetic fibers and is not as densely packed as the MAC 217. We do not want to lay down a lot of color in our brow bone area. So next, taking the MAC 238 or any packing brush, we're going to take our lid color. So I'm using the color Blame It On Midnight. It's a NYX color, but you just use any color that's anywhere from a shade all the way up to maybe 2 shades lighter than your natural skin color. For you, it might not be Blame It On Midnight by NYX. It might be something else. If we wanted a color that was our exact skin tone, then I could have used a flesh tone color, but that's not what we're looking for. We want a color that is just a little bit lighter than our natural skin tone, and we're going to pack that on heavily using that packing brush. Next, we're going to line our top lash line using Maybelline's Master Precise Liner Pen in the color black. And usually the way I do it is I start from my inner corner, draw a line halfway, then go to my outer corner and meet the two lines in the middle, and then I just fill in under that. So this is the felt tip pen, and it works really great. Now we're going to use Lorac's Volumizing and Thickening Mascara in black and do our top and bottom lash lines. So the lashes that I'm using are Red Cherry number 1s, and these are my favorite Red Cherry lashes so far, but I do have a video coming up where I'm reviewing several different pairs of the Red Cherry lashes. So next we're going to line my waterline with Stila's Kajal eyeliner pencil, and Onyx is just black. And if you guys are looking for an eyeliner pencil that's super pigmented and lays down really easy, this one is a good pick. So next I'm going to be doing some very light highlighting and contouring. And so I'm going to be highlighting with Black Radiance's concealer stick in the color 8001. So I'm just going to take a few swipes of that and go up the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to blend that out with my ring finger. And you could use a concealer brush, but I prefer to use my ring finger here. It works more smoothly. It really gets into all the crevices and like it really contours to the shape of your nose better than a brush, and it leaves absolutely no streaks. So usually you highlight and contour in pairs. So I'm going to contour the sides of my nose using Black Radiance's Pressed Powder in Café, and using a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, I'm going to contour down the sides of my nose. So again, I'm using this brush. It's an eyeshadow brush, but you can use it for whatever suits the purpose. But I'm using this brush just because it has long synthetic bristles that are not densely packed. That means it's not going to pick up a lot of product. When you are highlighting and contouring, you do not want to pick up a ton of product at one time. Like a brush that is made out of animal fur fibers that is densely packed, that will pick up a lot. So you want to use a brush like this, and you want buildable coverage, so you can highlight or contour as much or as little as you want. And so I'm going to contour down the sides of my nose with this, and then I'm going to contour with that same brush and that same color down my cheeks. So usually, like I said, you highlight and contour in pairs. I do it on my nose, but I do not do it in pairs on my cheeks. It's just a personal preference, but if I wanted to, I could take that same concealer stick and highlight above and below the line that I'm contouring in my cheekbone. But I don't think it's really necessary, so I just like to lightly contour my cheekbone, but you could if you desired to. So next I'm going to apply my cheek color, and the color is Black Radiance's Artisan Color Baked Blush in the color Toasted Almond. And the brush I'm going to be using is the Sigma F40 Large Angle Contour Brush. So next I'm going to line my lips with NYX's Hot Red Liner. And you can see I'm starting from my inner corner and going into my V rather than going from my V down into my inner corner. This makes your lines more symmetrical and makes your lips look more even on both sides. So now I'm going to fill in my lips with Limecrime's Velvetine Gloss in Red Velvet, and it is a lip gloss that dries as a matte, super matte stain, and it lasts all day. And I do have a video reviewing this gloss and 2 more other awesome lip glosses from Limecrime, and that'll be coming up soon as well. So the same liner that I put on my lash line, I'm just going to go in with that same pencil brush from previous and that same color in my crease, the black Sin City color, and I'm going to set my waterline and also line my lash line all at once. So these are just some pictures of how the look turned out. So behind these pictures, I also have some other pictures of the same technique used with different colors in the creases. Everything else, the face, all the other eye colors are exactly the same. All the products are the same. The only thing that is different is the color that I used in the crease. So in the first set of pictures, I used a color called Rust. It is from NYX. They have it in a single palette, and also it comes in a trio palette with 2 other colors. The name of the trio is called TS12, and so there are some pictures of that as well. And the second set of pictures, I used a color from a Wet n Wild palette, and so the name of that palette is Blue Had Me at Hello, and I used the teal blue color in that palette. But there are also several other shades that you could use that are very similar. I have the Bare Essentials Exotic Terra and the Coastal Scents Hot Pot and Deep Teal. You could use either one of those. They're very, very similar. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So if you have any questions or comments, please list them below. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. There are going to be more videos to come, so please keep checking back with my channel. There's going to be a full description of all the products used in this video and the product description below. And there's going to be even a tutorial on the hairstyle in this video coming up soon. So thank you guys. Until next time.